What's up everybody, welcome back to another video here on the Poke Logistics channel. We've got kind of a fun kind of one for the times right now. Also happy belated Valentine's Day. I know it was a couple of days ago, but we're going to be going over a couple of Pokemon cards that are kind of love related, kind of Valentine's-y, right? But I've got a couple of cards here that are themed that way. Also kind of fun for the collection. But yeah, let's get into it. So obviously the first one that we have to get into is the Latias and Latios GX. Right now, beautiful card. First off, right now the attacks and the moves on this thing are kind of busted, as were all the GXs in the era. But real pretty card, right? And this card's actually valued pretty high, right? So we've got a bunch ungraded all the way up to $1,200 as of most recent, around $800. So that's what we're looking like here. And then for PSAs, we're looking close to $4,700. So really a nice pickup, a nice addition to the collection, but kind of going along with the theme that we've got going on today for Valentine's, right? So we've got that one. That's our first one we're starting off with. Our second one, obviously, we have to go with Enamorous, which is like the love Pokemon, if you will. Moves here, Guardian of Love, all of that stuff. So it's very centric on kind of love, but also on not Valentine's in specific, but it could be themed that way, right? Beautiful card. I don't know if this is a trainer art gallery or not, but this is just a gorgeous card. This background's beautiful. This art here is gorgeous. So wonderful card, and actually not an expensive card at all. Ungraded, it's only going for roughly $6 here. PSA 10's up for 41, so definitely a very attainable for the collection, but theme wise, right on target, right? This next one is actually the third one we're gonna hit here, but I had to include all of them because it kind of leans more into the story of love here, or the story of this family where they have this Ralts. They're moving into this house, they're putting everything up as you do when you normally just get married, right? And then they've got the evolution with Curlia, and they are bringing members into their family. They have a child now. You can tell they've been in this house for a little bit. They have changed the wallpaper, not change the wallpaper, but change some of the decorations in the back. They've got a bunch of these other things that they've accumulated as they continued on through their life, and then at the end of their life, they're kind of here together. The kids have left the house, and we've got Gardevoir here. You've got a tree here, which you can see is also in bloom here in the beginning, and then it's adolescent, and then it's a full-blown tree that bears fruit. They kind of continue on with the story, and they have a lot of these in kind of this generation, which I think are amazing. But they do a really good job at kind of showing the love, if you will, of kind of this family, and they're growing up together and growing old together, and just the adventure of doing life together, and the aspect that love kind of has with that is kind of prevalent. It's very easy to see that here. So definitely had to throw a Guardian card in here, but this one I think takes the cake. It shows very much the love that this family has for each other. So pretty cool. We've got this Blissey V one. This Blissey V card is cool. Blissey's just helping out their trainer, moving towels around. I think this is Nurse Joy, if you will, but it's themed like that, right? But she's doing her tasks for her trainer, showing her love that way, right? But of course you gotta throw a Blissey in there for a quote-unquote Valentine's Day themed card. Oh yeah, I didn't actually go over pricing. This card is almost $50 ungraded. It's been slowly trending up to that 10. You're looking at $175, which is not bad for a slab there. But these 9s, these 8s are definitely very attainable. But if you do find one, or if you have pulled one, definitely keeping it raw, unless you can get a 9 or a 10, is probably the way to go here. So same thing with this Blissey, obviously a lot lower. We are moving up to PSA 10s, where we've got $44, $45 range, and that's great. So we're about there for this Blissey. That's pretty stagnant. Gotta throw Alcremie in there, right? What's Valentine's without a little dessert? And I've thrown in a couple of these kind of trainer gallery cards, right? Because they kind of show the bond, they show the connection that the trainers have with their Pokemon, and that's a form of love right there. I'm assuming if we had Valentine's Day in the Pokemon world, that there would be a lot of trainers that also do things with their Pokemon, like where they take them out, whatever Pokemon treats they would have, right, or something to that extent. But I have a feeling that Valentine's Day would not only include their partners, but extend to their Pokemon, and kind of a show of love here. And that's kind of what we see in this card, which I think is cool. I'm assuming trainer, if not shop owner, and he's just got this Alcremie here serving him. So it looks like some either ice cream or like hot chocolate, but probably ice cream with just all these things here, and this ice cream or whipped cream, whatever this might be. But a real pretty, real lovely card. And same This one is itty bitty. This is a little, very light card, but the art in it is beautiful. The kind of message it conveys is there. And yeah, picking it up raw for like just under $2. PSA 10 will easily 10x, 11x that price, but really, really cool card. Had to throw Sylveon in there, and of course, same thing, kind of trainer gallery here with its trainer. We've got the pinks and the light blues and the yellows here that kind of give you that vibe of, oh yeah, there is, you know, that there is some connection here between the trainer and the Pokemon, and it's all love, right? So I had to throw Sylveon in there, and I really like this trainer gallery for that. And this one's actually a little bit more highly priced. I think this card is pretty playable, but yeah, ungraded, we're looking at 37, 38 bucks, and it's trending about that here. PSA 10 will get you roughly 130 bucks, so not bad. But yeah, definitely if you've got one of these stocked up, it would not hurt to get that thing graded to 3, almost 4x your return, right? So pretty cool there. And then of course you have to have the most iconic tag team duo in the series, and that's Jesse and James. They're always together, and they've always got Meowth. They've always got Wobbuffet there in the back just hanging out. But it's all love, right? They unite in the cause of trying to ruin Ash's life and steal his Pokemon, and carrying out the deeds of Team Rocket. Tag team duo there, and it's love. It's all love there, right? Whether they're stepping over each other because they're acting up or whatever's going on, right? So ungraded, we're looking at about 60 bucks, and then a PSA 10, we're looking at about 4 or 5 times that at about 223. But yeah, this card is shot up in price, going up almost 4x in just a couple of months here, which is really good to see. But again, Jesse and James, favorite characters of mine. Love those guys. They're hilarious to watch, and just you can tell their hearts there, and the drive and the motivations and the direction might be a little skewed, but they're definitely all love. And then we got Jinx here. Of course, it's Jinx. Have to include Jinx. Scary Pokemon. Lots kind of wrong with it in certain aspects, but this card is a gorgeous card, and it's Jinx, right? So we had to throw that in there. And this is another little itty bitty card that you can pick up for just a couple of bucks that you can just throw into the collection, and it's a beautiful card. This background's amazing. Color and texture and feel of everything is amazing, and a PSA will rock you up almost 15x there over your price here, which is amazing. So, and then very last here, I've got Blue's Tactics and Red's Challenge here, and these are in simplified Chinese, so if that's your thing, but I did see this online as I was just looking through things, and for both of these it's an amazing price. I think both of these roughly are just shy of that, so kind of a steal here, but these are amazing cards. And you know that these guys definitely love their Pokemon. They love everything about being trainers, and they love all the aspects tied to it, so definitely, you know, no weird funny business when it comes to loving their Pokemon and all that, but you know, they definitely have a lot of love for their Pokemon. So when it comes to Valentine's and kind of the aspects of Valentine's Day, I think this kind of falls under that category of, no, they definitely have a lot of love, a lot of respect, and a lot of care that they give to their Pokemon, the both of these guys, no matter how intense they are. So that's kind of, you know, my little lineup here of just different Valentine's Day themed Pokemon, but these are some good pickups that you could add to your collection that would, you know, boost it up. If you're trying to build a binder of any kind of cards, these would be good, but if you're trying to build specific kinds of binders for whatever it might be, these aren't bad to add to those at all. So definitely some fun themed cards, right? But yeah, just wanted to share that video very quickly with you guys. Alright, well, couldn't finish the video off without, you know, doing a little rippy dip, so got this as a little Valentine's present from the missus, so I feel like we gotta run through this ride, and, you know, everybody loves 151, so it's perfect, right? Yeah, would you guys ever collect a Valentine's Day set if they came out with one? I don't know what the heck that would entail, you know, maybe some of the cards that we covered, but would you guys, you know, be cool with a Valentine's set? Would that be collectible, right? What are we thinking here? But yeah, either way, let's see what we've got here, right? Rattata, Squirtle, love me some Squirtle, and this art's actually freaking banger, dude. That one's going in the like common binder that I've got. Lickitung, Venonat, that's actually a pretty sweet card there as well. Hitmonlee, you know, I really, oh my goodness, dude, let this be where this is headed. Yeah, but the freaking arts on these cards, dude, are so nice, dude, especially the Squirtle Blastoise line, dude, just amazing. I really need to open up more 151, like I should have opened more, and I probably will. But Hypno, Staryu for our first reverse, Old Amber as our second reverse, and Starmie Hollow as our hit. Not bad, man. But yeah, dude, I just need to get the good old Blastoises, and we're all good in the hood. But yeah, look at these cards, dude. They're simple, but still elegant enough. Colors are there. But yeah, dude, gorgeous cards. And then obviously Hearthstone Army. So I might have to grab some more 151 for the channel. But anyways, that's what we've got for today. You guys had an amazing Valentine's Day. And yeah, we'll catch y'all later. Peace.